Hey friends, today we're making this penguin winter painting and you can do it step by step along with me. Pause at any point and paint along. Supply list is in the description and let's go. I'm grabbing my pencil and I'm going to do a straight line across the bottom. This is going to be the bottom of the penguin. And up top, we're just going to do a big arch for the body. Now I'm marking a spot right in the middle where I want the nose to go in. I'm going to do a big giant M shape, the letter M. And then an upside down triangle right where we marked that with two eyes on either side. And then the same upside down triangles for the feet. Now I'm going to work on the flippers, just doing a straight line with a curved one connecting back to the body. So easy, so simple. Grabbing my eraser, and I am erasing in the middle of the triangles and where the flippers connect with the body. My first paint color is Payne's Gray, which is just dark blue, so blue mixed with black. I'm painting all the outside of the penguin, not the middle. Make sure your brush is always wet enough. You'll need to get water sometimes, and sometimes you'll need to get more paint. I'm going to work on the beak and the feet with the same color, this orange yellowy color. Remember, if you need to go slower or take a break, just pause the video and continue when you're ready. I'm ready to work on the background color, the back wash. I chose red with a lot of water, which is pink. You can do whatever you want here, your own style. And I'm leaving white space between the pink wash and the penguin. This is so my colors don't bleed, but it also helps make the penguin pop out a little bit more from the wash. Again, make sure to keep your brush wet. You need to have enough water and grab color. Don't let your paintbrush run dry. Ready to work on the snow, and I need a completely clean brush, rinsing it off in the water, and I'm going to do a clear water wash down at the bottom. We're going to do some wet on wet strokes down here, but first we need to wet the whole area with water. We don't want a puddle of water on our paper, we just want it to be clearly wet. Then I'm going to grab some of that Payne's gray color and do a couple strokes. This is just to mimic this look of snow and the shadow on the snow from the penguin. Don't mess with it too much. The more you mess with it, the more muddled it will look. Just trust the process, do a couple strokes, and then stop touching it. Also for interest, I'm going to grab a tiny bit of my pink color and just do a tiny little strokes, and done. I like that. I have a macaron pen. I'm going to outline the penguin. If you have a regular pen or a thin marker, you can use that too. This is just to make the penguin pop a little bit more. Outlining it everywhere, but it's not going to be perfect. And I like that look. It looks more authentic and like it has personality. As I'm finishing up with the eyes, I forgot to do some shadow on the penguin's belly. So I'm going to grab black with lots of water and just do a couple strokes on the bottom left side of his belly. Just like this. There's no rhyme or reason to it, just to make it look like there's some depth in there. Perfect. I have this white acrylic marker. They are so fun. If you have them, you can use this for the snow effect. If you don't, you can just use acrylic paint or anything else that you have that's similar. And this is the fun part, just making random dots for snow. Don't forget to do it on top of the penguin and down also on the snow. And that's it, guys. Under 10 minutes and we did it. Now, nobody would know who these were painted by if we did not sign our names. I'm going to do my first name in the bottom corner, Amy. Thanks for painting with me, guys. See ya. Bye.